Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Okay, so I'm back here now again today. And I'm going to do some more. Well, this is another day. I want to do another video on this, making more of these little patches to put together. I might be able to hang around here and do a bit more until I get the size of a journal or something, because I'm really itching to do something else already. Can't help myself, I just really, Anyway, I'm in Australia, and today we have a reasonably good day. We had 2.5 inches of rain last night, and that was really good, eh? It fairly pelted down, it did. We've got tiles on our roof, and we could still hear the rain, because usually, as a rule, you can't really hear it that loud, but last night it was really, really loud. So now today I want another square. I think I tore 2 out when I did this one, didn't I? I don't know, let me see. I think I did. I didn't do any more with it yesterday. I just put it to one side here so I could work on it a bit more, because once I put it away, I might be able to stay there, I don't know yet. I'll just see what happens. I can't seem to find one the same colour that I have there. Let me see. Ideas. There's lots of them out there, isn't there? Lots of ideas out there, lots of different things you can do. So, but whether we want to do them or not, that's another thing, you see, because sometimes you feel like you just don't want to do that. Do you? Even though I've got so many amazing things here to work with, I still feel like I want to do something different occasionally. So anyway, I might use this piece here as a background piece, I think. I don't know if I'd like it. It wouldn't matter. I've got enough here anyway, haven't I, to do both. I can use some as a background and then some for the top of it, okay? Okay, so we want 4-inch square. I don't know. I thought I had another one, but I know I cut one out in the lounge room, but never did any more with it, because I thought, now I'll do that. What fell down? What was that on earth was that? Made a big noise, but I can't see anything. Right, well, there you go. Don't know what that was. Okay, can't see anything. Never mind. Right, then we have this 4 inches. I'm just measuring over here to get me 4 inches and 4 inches, okay? So I have a square. I'm going to cut that. So the sun's trying to shine. We have an undercover area at the back, and my husband has a couple of clotheslines hanging in there. And if it rains and that, he can put stuff in there. Today the sun was shining. We're still real early in the morning as far as I'm concerned. It's only 9:30. But the sun was shining, so he had it on the clothesline. Then he just went out a while ago and put it back in under the get under, as I call it. I call it a get under because you get under there, okay? And the sun come out again, so never mind. He's going to leave it where it is just in case, because he doesn't want it to get all wet again anyway. Now, let me see. I need a piece of this. This is a video carrying on from the other two that I've put up so far. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, you might have to go back and have a look at those. I will tell you as I go, but I don't know if I'll repeat everything that I need to. That's the only thing. We need to have some sort of a inside padding for this, as we will. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do anything really that exciting on it. Maybe I will. I'm hoping to put different things on as I go, different things to make it all different and interesting. Sometimes I like the first thing I made, things I like the second one. Just depends, I suppose, what sort of mood I'm in, which way my things go, whether my colours go together or not, or properly. So we just want to put that out there very thinly on it, so it will cover it over and make it nice. Okay, and then we'll just do some different colours on here. what will I use today? It's not too hard. It's real easy to do this. This one's nice, isn't it? I do like that one. That's really pretty. And this here is already some that I think I've sewn together. I'll have a look in a minute. Let me see if it's my own thing. It is. It's my own work. And I know that because this piece of fabric here is something that I've actually bought new. The others are something that I've picked up from, you know, this is probably my biggest attempt at patchwork. I'm not I like it. I love to look at it. I've got patchwork quilts and things, not a lot, but the small ones that I've retrieved from got from opportunity shops or things like that, you know, thrift stores and things, because I really love the work. I just haven't done a big deal of it myself, that's all. I just don't seem to get around to doing any myself. Okay, they're nice. I do like those too. Did I put them together or did I? I don't know the answer to that. Could have done. Righto, I must have been on a roll there. I just did 2 or 3 things, hey? Never mind. We'll find something else to put on here. Actually, I'm going to do a bit different from what I did yesterday. I want a long piece. I do like this. It's very, very dark, isn't it? It's very dark. Okay. This yellow one is really pretty. You know what? It's really weird, you know. I don't feel I want to use these. Isn't that silly? Because if I don't, what am I going to do with them? You know? What's the point in hanging on to things? You need to do something with them. Don't you? There's going to be a different colour there and there, isn't it? That'll be already worked out for me, that one, if I like that, because I don't think I do. I know I might be fussy. You might think I'm fussy, but... Wait a minute, we might use this one here, although there's both squares. Let's see if we can get another 2 bits of triangle that I've sewn together. Thank you very much, everybody, for leaving comments on the last ones. I really appreciate that. I love to read your comments. Don't get around to answering them many times. Sometimes I can answer you. Sometimes I just don't feel like I've got the time. I don't know. There's always something else that I might be having to do. And I do really appreciate your comments. Here we go. We're going to put these on. Look at that. I do like the way that's going across there. And then I'm going to put something else in there. Put that on there. So if you want to watch me do a bit of sewing, that's good. I mean, I really appreciate that if you like to watch me do some sewing. I have got 2 strands of a embroidery thread here that I'm going to do this with. I'm going to get one of these nice quilting pins, because we've got the this flat piece on them there like a button, and that sort of gives it. Hang on, I've gone too far up over the top. I've got to make sure that this is lined up with the back piece here, and then I can cut that fluffy bit off. I'll just sew across here before I cut the fluffy bit off, just to make sure that I've got the wadding, or you can use felt or whatever you want to behind that. I was going to sit out in the lounge room and just do a bit of something, but I just couldn't. I just felt like I wanted to come back in here because I need some space. I'm only here with my Jeremy, you know, but sometimes you need a bit of space. And of course the cat, you know, it's getting cold inside now and we've got to keep the back door shut. And we can't open the... I think he's got the back door open, that's right, but we can't open the window for him to sit in the window. And he wants to sit up in the window and he wants to go here and he wants to go there. He's like a little kid, you know, he's out of sorts and he wants to do everything, and Jeremy's getting a bit stressed with him because he needs the door open and shut. He hasn't figured out how to do that himself yet. That's not going to happen. And we don't let him go outside, but he likes... And I don't mind if we had the front door open this morning earlier for him, but it's got too cold. We've had to close that. He can go out Jeremy's made a thing out the back so he can sit up high and look out the door when it's open, the back one. He's put a little, put a larger piece of board there because he doesn't quite fit on the windowsill. It sort of hangs over a bit. So we put a little piece of, well, a larger piece of board up there Jeremy's got for him to sit up on, so he can look outside the birds. But he got a bit angsty this morning. He was not happy with anything that we were doing for him. Talk about spoilt, or is it loved? I don't know. He just, we've been up since early this morning, which is we were trying to avoid that, but we got up at 7:15, I think. And daylight saving finishes today. So in the morning, if I wake up at 7:15, probably the clock will only say it's 6:15. Is that right? Dear oh dear. Looking at the clock makes you feel bad about what time it is, what you should have done and what you should be doing. And if I'm going to get up at that hour, that's not going to impress me at all. I got a thing last night to say that Coles was going to do as our supermarket here in Australia, they were going to have a delivery service for customers, that older people, like, I didn't really, I'm in that thing, well, I'm not really old, but you feel like you don't want to be, but they were supposed to be going to do a delivery service for us or a pickup service for the older people, but because we're in a small town, I don't think that's going to happen. I think them sort of things only happen in the city. I tried to ring them this morning to see if they were going to do that, so I don't know. If we could do a pickup one, it'd be all right. We could go down and get the stuff and bring it back home, but after they've already got it out of the shop for us. You pay for the extra service, but that doesn't matter. We don't mind doing that. This just is not going to happen here, I don't think. Anyway, we'll have to just see what happens. I might go around the whole outside this. We'll keep going around here for a minute. Wait a minute. I've got to go back to make sure that I'm coming through here. And I've got this fabric behind me as well, you see. I need that bit of fabric there. But anyway, so we're going to have to figure out a little way of doing something, because even though that we have things, there's always something that you... Oh, I thought I had plenty of soy sauce, see. So I do love to make an omelette and put a little bit of that on there, because I have a noodle omelette sometimes, and I wanted a bit of soy sauce. So I went to have a look the other day, and it was out of date. And it's typical, isn't it, that you want something and it's not, available. And then I'd like to make some fried rice, but I haven't got any rice. So what do? But anyway, because you can't just say, I feel like a salad roll today, and go and buy yourself the stuff and make it, because the shops are not, well, now they've got limited customers in there, and that's okay, but nobody wants to go and line up either, do they? Oh, I don't know. It's just, you just got to work out what we want to do for the best, I suppose. And we've all been spoiled, I guess. We've been able to eat what we wanted when we wanted it, and now it's something that you still, don't get me wrong, it's still plenty of food in that. I just, how that is when you got stuff and you you don't want anything you've got. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, I'm going to have to anyway, just have to grin and bear it, because the only thing I felt like was having an omelette, so I wanted some noodle omelette. I wanted to get some soy sauce to put on it. For some reason I just like it that way. It's just me. But anyway, so we might put something. We're going out over the... We're not usual... This is not my usual colours, is it, people? But that doesn't matter, because these are really florally, and I like them. They look nice, the colours and that, and I want to use them up, so we might as well get on with that. Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? That red bit. I do like that. I'm not real partial to red, though, as you might have heard in the past that I'm not real keen on it. I might put this plain one down the bottom here. I'm going to put it over this way. I do want a long piece, I think. I need a long bit. Okay, let's find something else then. There's here. This piece here. I think I had a dress. Oh, look at this. I think I had a dress like this when I was pregnant with my son. 40 years ago. Goodness me. I'm sure it was nearly this colour with the flowers on it. Yeah, I wonder how old this is. That's interesting. So the writing on the selvage there can stay on there because I think I like that, don't you? Look at that. I'm going to put that on there like that. I am. Sorry about that. Oh, yesterday afternoon, this person knocked on the door and said they were here to make sure that our smoke detector was working. Oh, I nearly had a turn for the worst. We are not going near anybody if we can help it, and he wanted to come in here. I was not happy. Jeremy let him in, and then Jeremy had to sprayed and sprayed and cleaned the house and where he went and everything. The man said he was safe, and how does he know he was? But we sort of stayed right away from him while he was doing this, and it was just not good because I have received a letter from them to tell me not to go, this is the landlord, not to go to their, now I don't like that, that's too big, not to go to their offices because they want to protect their staff, and they're going to send people around here to check on our smoke detector. I mean, it was perfectly fine, but it felt like he was here for ages. Cause I just didn't want him to be in here at all. Hubby opened the door and then he told the man, he said, you wait till I move back across the other side of the room before you come in. So he did that, and it was all going down. It went really well, but I didn't like it. Still, all the same, I didn't like it at all. I might end that off, put a different colour on this. I think that's probably why that's not working for me. Anyway, so that was yesterday, and it's, I don't know. You don't want to be exposed to anybody, and that might be carrying this bad thing or whatever. I couldn't believe that he came here to do that. I was going to ring him up and say something, but I thought, no, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't get up and get angry with the people. I suppose they're supposed to be doing their jobs. I don't know. They sent me a note to tell me not to come and see them. If I need to talk to them, I just ring them up, and they come here and want people to come into my house. But anyway, I suppose that won't fit. I need a piece of lace there, don't I, or something like that. I did that yesterday, so I'm gonna do something a bit different on here. I don't know. I'm not going to put that in there because that's not going to work. Okay. I'm going to put this across here, and I just have to figure out what to put in that bit there. What do I need in that? Something a bit lighter. Would that work or not? I don't know. I'm not actually looking to go with these colours exactly. I don't know, you can't see them actually, can you? Not actually looking to go with them, but it will look all good when it's done, won't it? Oh yes, I'll have that one. Okay, got it. Nobody panic, I got what I need here. And it's going to have to go under this part here and over that bit, because I want that to be like so. Okay, put that in there. Now I need another colour cotton, a bit more different colour thread. I do like this, isn't that bright? Will I use this? Oh dear, Sonya, that's going, why not? It actually looks like it's, okay, what's the word? It's pretty bright colour. What is it? What's it? Fluoro. It must be a fluoro colour. Oh, yeah, so is my shirt. I suppose I can show you my shirt. Hang on a minute. Where am I? Look at my shirt. It's pretty. It's pretty. I found that brand new somewhere in one of the shops that I only paid $4 for it, and it was brand new, and I thought, oh, I'm going to have that. That's bright, it says. It says, world where you can be any thing. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. There you go, that's what it says on my shirt. Okay, but anyhow, I quite like it because it's sort of in between a winter and a summer thing. It's only got the sleeves, they're short, but they come down to my elbows because I'm a short person. And so the sleeves come down to me, short sleeves come down to my elbows, but anyway, never mind. I like my shirt. I'm going to put this on there. Yep. Why not? Why not? It's all fun, isn't it? It's going to be very bright, but it's going to be good fun. There's a knot in that bit. We'll cut that off. I'm going to just share this down. I only want two strands of this thread here now today. I'm only going to have 2 strands. And some people do this and they only do it with very fine pieces of thread. Everybody's different how they want to do things, okay? So I like you to be able to see it to a degree, what you're looking at. Some of it's just not that visible because it's just how people like their work, I guess, and it's up to you what you do, how you do it. Now, I'm going to come across down here, I think, or just go across this bit. I might just go across this bit here. Let's come up there, go across the centre of this with my orange piece. A nice fluoro bit, nice fluoro thread. I think it is. It's not going to look that bright though, because it's only a small amount, so it's not going to be too in your face. But you'll be able to see it. Look at that! Isn't that cool? I do like that. And the idea that these were cut out to, I just said they would have been cut out in a factory. These little squares with a machine, because they're all got that wrinkly pinking sheer edges to them. Come on, don't get caught around there, Sonya. Okay. That one was not far enough apart, so I'm going to go back over there and put another one in there. I do like that. That looks really cool. Keep it flat, Sonya, don't let it get away from you there. There's the edges of cotton. I think this one here is back a little bit further than what I would have liked it to be. The material. Oh no, this fabric's up here. Maybe I should have moved this one up a bit longer. I can add another piece of stuff to that. I mean, a bit of anything can go on. Just sew something else on there, won't I? Okay. There goes a car. People are not allowed out there, but they still go. I don't understand why a lot of people can't understand what that means when they tell them they can't go outside. Unless, of course, they go and shopping, I suppose, or to the doctor or something. And, what do you mean by I can only do this? They put the most silliest questions up there. There was a man on the TV yesterday, and he asked our Prime Minister why they are using the thing, like, why are they helping the old people instead of just letting them die, more or less, is what he said. Now, that wasn't very nice. He didn't actually say it in them words, but that's what he said. It doesn't, The Prime Minister did say that we were all important, and I think we are too. I don't know about you, but I think that's a dreadful thing to say. Don't know who he was, but I bet his mother's impressed with him. What's the matter with people out there, I tell you? They just... if we weren't here, they wouldn't be here, or he wouldn't be. You don't think of that, though, do they? They think once they're here, some people anyway are like that. Couldn't believe it. Jeremy rewound it because I said, well, what did he say? And he rewound it, and he just said, well, why would they be wasting their medical facilities and that on, and things on the older generation? I think people they underestimate our how important we are to the world. They really do. Everybody has their place. Everybody and every tiny little creature in the world has their place. And we're all here for a reason. And I don't think that stopping us from getting medical help because of our age. I do know that in some countries they're doing it, but, you know, because they, if you're over 65 or something, there's no way they'll put you on a respirator, or if you need one. That's not good, but I guess, I don't know who works that out, you know. I would have thought first come, first served anyway. I don't know. It's just, they should help everybody, it doesn't matter what. I hope what I'm saying is not going to cause a problem, because it's my channel, I suppose. I can have my opinion, I guess, because I think that it was a dreadful thing for that man to say. Not only because I'm an older person, but because there's a lot of us out here that wouldn't be happy if how old are you? Oh, 65, go away. You know, that's just not it, is it? It's not happening. Anyway, I'll put the video up. If anybody doesn't like it, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to say what I thought about that. I couldn't believe he said that. Everybody is important. It doesn't matter who we are. But anyway, that's enough on that, Sonya. Do your sewing. I know, but, you know, while you're watching me just do these straight stitches, and until I get up to where I need to start showing you a bit of something different. You know, I was just having a little talk. You know, I get to talk to hubby, and that's good. My husband was a very shy man when I met him. He was a very shy man, and so was I a shy person, sort of, you know, because I was very, we were very shy people. We never, even before this, we'd been in the house for hours and Linda wouldn't even speak to one another, not because for any reason other than the fact that we were doing something else, like I would be doing me sewing, or he'd be reading or watching something on the TV, but we would go for hours and not have to say anything. Now that's different. But anyway, because there's all this stuff to talk about, I guess, which is, you know, sometimes very stressful. Okay, so I'm going to have to put a few stitches in this part here as well to fasten that down, aren't I? Right, so do I want to stay with something that's like colour, or should I go, you thought I'd have got a few more bits and pieces of colours out, because I have got them. I want to do the purple one. I've got to, as you've well seen, I've got plenty of embroidery thread. I had a whole basket full here yesterday that I haven't sorted out yet. Don't feel like doing it, isn't that weird? But I just don't. I just would rather do this. I just play with what I've got here. This will do me. This is a mauvey colour. I like mauvey coloured things. My Nana always wore mauve. She did. And her house was actually painted a really light pale mauve colour. She lived in a little old house. Really nice little old house. You know, that they used to have years ago, and there was a tank stand out the back, and you went up this pathway where there was an arch over it to go to the out back toilet, and I did love being there, but I did not like going out of the night time to the place up the pathway, even though it was lit up. You just it was the thing that you like to do when you were young. But she always wore mauve colours, and I've always liked it. It suited her. This is a really nice lady. I really did love my grandma. She had 16 children. I think 2 of them passed away. One was still born, maybe, I think, and the other one died when she was only really young. And the rest of them were well, majority of the rest of them was a really fair age when they passed away, but my mother was actually the last one of them to die, and she was about 86 when she passed. She went. Not nice on you. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, so my nana was a busy lady. She had a lot of work to do. You know, them days I used to get up and milk the cow and then make the butter, and because they share farmed. My grandfather was a share farmer. Okay, now but having 16 children would have been a busy life, I suppose, back then. Would be even more so now, I suppose. There we go. I think I've done the inside stitching as much as what I would do for the time being, because now I want to do some sort of different things on here, as well as still having a bit of stitching on there. So I just take that through the back and end it off. That says Spring Industries INC. I'm sure that was the same material load my dress made out of. May have been a little bit lighter. I don't think so though. Anyway, now let's see what else we got. So I want to put a circle on here. You know, just like a circle. But I think I might cut it down a bit, eh? What do you reckon? Right, I don't want to go for too long on this because I need to do something else. I want to go and do something else too. So that's, I've folded that into 4, and you could start out with your square like that too if you want to. Am I going to use this? Yes, I am. I don't know why, but I wanted a spotty thing. Okay, so I'm just going to cut around here, and hopefully that'll be a circle. Alright, it's not actually, it's a bit of an ovally look, isn't it? So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's oval shaped. Nobody's going to worry about that. No, that's not working. I don't like that. Let me try something else. We need to add something to the blue. Take a bit of the blue off, eh? What do you reckon? I've got this here. This has got a... Look at that, there's a bug. Oh no, let me see, will I get this bug off here? Actually, there's a circle there, like a spot. It's like an eye. No, bug. I don't know. I don't know if I want to put him on there. What else have I got? I'm making a mess and putting stuff all over the place, aren't I? Okay. This is a different colour than the one I've just put down there. That's pretty. I do like that. Isn't that nice? I do like this. This is a tiny bit. Hang on, what have I got here? These are two sewed together in a little square. No, I didn't want to do that, did I really? Don't think so. No, I want a circle. Let's make a pink circle without any of these things on it, on here. Okay, we'll just cut around in the inside of this. I hope I'm not out of the shot here. Seem to be wandering around a bit. Okay, now that's good. We've got a circle. I might put it over there, I think. Yep, I'll put a circle there. Now, I want something a bit darker, a bit coloured, a bit brighter maybe, even. A bit of yellow. How about a bit of orange? Actually, the orange doesn't look too bad, does it? Okay. I might throw a bit of that on there. Excuse me. Now I'm going to actually put a couple of beads on here, so I want to use my bead needle. Take the yellow out, put the orange in, And when I put the orange one on there, I'm going to, I think I split that, didn't I? Yeah. Excuse me. When I put the orange on, I'm going to knot it together. I'm trying to keep an eye on the clock here because I don't want this to run into 2 videos. I have to get a wriggle on, eh? This is very relaxing though, really, doing this. It's really good for you. So I'm going to put these 2 ends together and tie a knot. So I'm going to have 2 thicknesses of thread. And not for the bead, just because I want to be able to see it. Okay, so I'm going to come up through the back of here. I'm going to get some beads or sequins. I don't know what to put on there, whether I've got a sequins on or a bead on. Can't be too indecisive for too much longer because I've got to do something. Somebody do something, Sonia. Righto, where's some? I've got these here in this dish. They don't look too bad, do they? I might put those on there. So I'll put one on, one flower, one bead, so you can go back down through there, and the bead will be, what colour bead? I'll have a pearl. I'm going to put a pearl on this. I mean, I know I said these were going to be coasters, and it doesn't really matter, but you wouldn't put something on it, would you? You wouldn't put your drink on there if you had a coffee or something. You tip over because you've got beads on it. So there's one there. I've only got 3, so I need, oh no, I haven't got lots of them. What am I talking about? So I'll put it through your sequins first. This sequins just happens to be the shape of a flower. I do happen to have a lot of different colours, different sequins. Sequins? I can't I had to say that, but it's not too bad. So you can see where the little orange bit of is on there, and that's okay, the little orange bit of thread that shows in, but that doesn't matter, that looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah. Now see, we could just go on making these in all different sorts of directions and different sort of styles that you want, you know. Go down through the top of it, Sonia. No, that's not right, is it? I'm going up through the bottom of it, Sonia. You've got to come up through the bottom, and then put your bead on. And you want another pearly looking one. Come on, where are you? Pearly looking bead. And go on there. Another one over here. Oh dear, I hope I got one more because I was going to put 5 on. I'm going to put 5 on, aren't I? If I got another one. I probably don't have. That's incredible, isn't it, if I haven't? Not quite fair if I don't have it. Anyway, so that on there like that. And then this one in the middle. If I can find one to put in the middle. Don't know why I want one in the middle, but I just think I might do. Oh dear. There's got to be one here somewhere like that, surely. Ah dear. I do have more, but whether they're the same as that or not, I don't know. I've got a pink, just a pink one. It's not a flower. All the flower ones must have been on the top. I'm just going to put the lid on this and turn it up the other way. Usually the small things go to the top, don't they? There isn't any there, that colour. That's okay, I'll put this colour one on in the middle. And I'll put something else on there, like a pearly thing. And this is a good way to sit around and do stuff, isn't it? Just playing around with little bits and pieces. Not too much thought. You don't want to put too much thought into it. Okay. Now I'm just going to go out here to the side and I'm going to come over the edge and I'm going to do some stab stitches around the edge of it, because then I'm still going to be filling in. I've got too close to the edge there. Look at that. And because I have a knot, I can't reverse this. So when I get back around there, which I probably will because I'll have to put another piece of thread in it, it might look okay though. It might look okay. We'll see what happens. Keep bumping that thing. I don't know. Because you want it to come across, out past there, so it looks okay. So somebody put up a comment and told me that this was in a magazine, this sort of work, this slow stitching, and it was called a current trend of old, something like, this is what people are doing now, and it used to be from the olden day times or whatever, you know, something like that. Anyway, it's on the comments, so if you just want to go and read, which is really cool, because I just do love to do it. Now, this is really messy on the back, but that's okay because I will be covering this with something. But I'm looking at just making a journal cover to start with. Okay, we're trying to work our way to something massive, but I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. I've got stuff all over these two here, which I'm going to put mess all over them. Can't see what they're doing. Look at that. I do like that. Hey, isn't that nice? And I haven't got really, if I got 5 minutes more, I can show you another bit. I just want to thread this needle until I finish that bit, and then I might have 5 minutes more to show you another bit very quickly. Something else. You just need different ways, but see what you do is you just, well, I just put that on there now, I'll just put this over here. You know, you could just do that and just please yourself. When you're making, I was making little inchies one time. I love doing them. And they were just little works of art. Just little works of art. Oops, I'm pulling the back thing through there as well now, just be careful. Okay. Just the big stitches under the back because I'm going behind those bead things and flowery things. I don't have to sew near them, do I? Here we go. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I do like that. And now that I have enough, thread on here to be coming over this way now with this for a minute. I'm going to take this across here. A minute. I've got a knot. We shouldn't panic when we get a knot, you know, because they're not that hard to, they're real easy to make and they're not that hard to undo, see, because you make them. Okay, come on. There's a few cars out there today, considering we're not supposed to be going anywhere. I suppose people have got to go and do what they have to do, I guess. It's usually very busy in this street for some reason, and it's a kind of sort of a dead end. It doesn't go, well, not a dead end, but there's, you know, the end of the street's as far as you go, and then a bit further over the houses up the top of the street is the outskirts of town, so there's not much going off in that direction. So there could be a fair few people live up there, I guess. Come on. So this is padding nicely because of the amount of stuff I've put in it. I think I am really pleased with these, you know. I'm really pleased with these, how they're going. Because you want to make it look, I don't know, good. Unique. It's your own thing, isn't it? And there's nothing like it. Making your own piece of work and that you really, really like it. You know me, if I don't like something, I'll just pull it undone. I'll come through the back and I'll end that off there because there's not enough to go back across there again. I don't think I've got time to show you anything more on this for the time being. I might have to just do another video. So thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye.